line. It's going to be looking at the offensive line coach, and that's when things get dicey.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing now is Murray. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. We'll get this up to about the 44. 2nd down and 8. To throw is Murray. Steps away to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job lining him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays that we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Murray now to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's man. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a 1st down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Look at this Arizona defense. Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
I would have loved to have been in their meetings this week and hear that grizzled old defensive coordinator talk about, well, you did okay, guys. We did all right. Holding them to 13 was pretty good. But this week, I expect it to be less than that.
I need to hear that a lot more often. I don't know what it was, but I liked it.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. And it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Tyquan Thornton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Shamrocks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Let's go now.
And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And he's going to be dropped following a pick up the 7, past the 30 to the 32. And going right back to Hamler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A throw left side, held in by Hamler. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Third down throw incomplete as well.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Boswell's kick is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to get in that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
He's across midfield and down to the 49. First down, Murray. That's complete, left side to Gray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The slot man in motion right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. St. Louis football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13. 2nd down and 4. Murray now. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Shamrocks have taken the lead. Carlson on for the PAT. And that makes it 14-10.
Makes the score Shamrocks 14, Cardinals 10. Daniel Carlson.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done.
He rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
After the turnover, here's Murray. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
Murray's throw caught by Gray. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's Murray. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Shamrocks add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Rodgers going to return it from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw, trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. Josh Palmer, his first touchdown of the year. And the Cardinals have cut it back within a score. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-17. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Being chased out left. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think it's safe to say he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now. But he was fortunate on that one, not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Returnable here for Davis. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Melton. That strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. First down now, but that clock rolling.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In motion right, that's Hamler.
Ready.
They'll run on first down. Melton. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ritter now looking to throw it this time. To the sideline and incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Up the middle they go. Melton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 15-yard line.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a give, right side. Melton. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. He's got Hamler on the out route. Now the Cards going to call another timeout. Their 2nd. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense.
Touchdown, Cardinals! K.J. Hamler from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The end result, 21 yards.
And that's a good start right there. This game's changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive first step towards claiming this lead right back.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Murray. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all his receivers downfield.
Back to the air on 2nd down, it's Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Gray. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Murray now on first down. And he gets this to Thornton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Murray to air it out again. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
A final shot before half for Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbolt right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense?
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18.
This is Hamler on the receiving end.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Third down and 13.
Steel, black. Light blue, ready.
Ritter to throw it. He'll go up top here for Hamler. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they're going to speed things up here. He finds his man complete. That's man. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
And now the common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Coach. Green. What?
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. He finds his man complete. That's man. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now they'll pitch it out here. He's got it to the 43 here. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Big ace. Hey, shit. Big ace open.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will maneuver his way down about the 7. Field goal will get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down.
Come on.
Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gray. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing.
Down.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Breaks through the contact, and they work this out past the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Ritter on 1st and 10. He hits Baldwin right side. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the left side. Melton. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Drill, 52. Opposite, green.
They'll keep it on the ground. Melton. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
38. Switch, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here we go on 4th down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Melton. Loose inside the 30. And down to the 19-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cardinals go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the 2nd half after a decent 1st half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, Murray. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
And the St. Louis 1st down.
Murray now on 1st down.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's man. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw, Murray.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To throw is Murray. And that's incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Ready?
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2 yards still to go, 3rd down now. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go, set.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Blue striker. Set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Loose. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Murray. side, Fulton with it. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call, and it's certainly a big one here late in a tight game. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And boy, now you see him, now you don't. Excellent move, nice run, winds up getting about 6. Murray to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw. And it's caught. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Carlson down to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through. And we are tied here in the fourth. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. Ritter. Eluding the pressure right. Pass complete, Samuel. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's first and 10.
97.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here we go.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Black Ultra. Edo Blue. Set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go now.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
Ready?
Ritter wants to throw it. Here we go. This to avoid overtime. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And now the half not quite over yet. This is a live football on the miss. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Well, 4 quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on to overtime here as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, they fought hard to reach this point, Charles, and now what an opportunity. They've got the ball first, a chance to take this overtime win away from the hostile crowd.
And you know, as the quarterback steps into the huddle, the first thing he's telling his team is, remember, we need 6, not 3. So we don't need a good drive. We need a great drive. And this is what they've been planning for. It's time to execute and take it downfield, even against all these odds.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Not laying back defensively. They blitzed right there first play in OT.
The game's changed a bit, hasn't it? I'm telling you, when we were kids, most of the time you'd lay back, not necessarily prevent defense, but you'd want everything in front of you and hope that the offense made a mistake. Now people aren't counting on that. They're going after them and being aggressive. Of course, if they pick up your blitz, it could be a big play for the offense.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw going into the hands of Williams.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance, you got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
They're going for it. It's Murray. Oh, and it's intercepted. Now inside the 25. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So it's a win here for the Cardinals. And the man leading the charge was their quarterback, Charles. That's Desmond Ridder.
Yeah, what struck me was how composed he was in the pocket. The numbers weren't spectacular. He had 2 touchdown passes, that's it. But he led his guys on some important drives when they needed it most, and they're going to come away with the victory.
So for Arizona, they climb to 6-2 on the year as they close in on the midpoint of this 17-game schedule.
And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week.